The universe demands only one thing from you: to give you everything you desire: trust. Yet this seemingly simple requirement is where most people falter. Without realizing it, they hold on to doubt, control, and fear, building invisible walls that keep their deepest desires at arm's length. The irony? These barriers aren't imposed by the universe, but by the refusal to surrender fully to its flow. Trusting the unseen forces of creation is an act of courage. It requires stepping into the unknown, a place where logic and certainty dissolve, and intuition takes over. Most people avoid this step, clinging instead to the comfort of the familiar, even if it means settling for a life far below their potential. But those who dare to trust will find that the universe responds in ways more extraordinary than they ever imagined. This is not a vague promise, but a universal law waiting for you to activate it. Let's unravel how this works and what it means for your life. True trust begins in the present moment. Without presence, trust is hollow, a word, not an experience. The power of creation lies in the now, yet so many people live in their past or future. They replay old memories, rehashing emotions tied to experiences long gone, or they project themselves into an imagined future full of what-ifs. This mental time travel robs them of the one place where life actually unfolds: the present. Presence is more than just being physically here. It's a state of full awareness, where your mind, body, and emotions converge in the moment. When you are truly present, your energy is undivided and your focus sharpens. This is where trust begins to grow, not from forcing outcomes, but from aligning yourself with the flow of life. By practicing presence, you learn to silence the inner noise, transcend old patterns, and create space for something new to emerge. The path to presence is not always easy. Old habits, distractions, and external demands constantly pull you away. But every time you redirect your attention to the now, you reclaim a piece of your power. Over time, this becomes a habit, a skill that allows you to access the full energy of creation. And with this energy, you can finally start designing the life you truly desire. The greatest obstacle to trust is doubt, and doubt is insidious. It shows up as fear, hesitation, or second-guessing your every move. It's the voice that says, "What if this doesn't work?" Or "What if I fail again?" That voice isn't truth. It's a survival mechanism designed to keep you stuck in what's familiar. The universe, however, operates on faith, not fear. Trusting means stepping into the unknown, despite the discomfort. It's choosing possibility over certainty. Doubt thrives in certainty, in staying where you've always been. But trust requires you to embrace the unknown as a place of infinite potential. Here's the shift. Every time you choose trust over doubt, you strengthen your ability to create. You teach your mind and body to align with your vision rather than your fears. Over time, doubt loses its grip. The energy you once wasted on what-ifs becomes the fuel for transformation. Trust isn't just a belief, it's a skill, and every act of faith makes you better at it. Your emotional state is a reflection of your level of trust. When you operate from a place of guilt, anger, or fear, you send a message to the universe: "I don't believe things will work out." These emotions anchor you to the past and block you from stepping into a brighter future. To trust the universe, you must master your emotions. This doesn't mean suppressing them, but learning to transform them. Begin by asking yourself, does this feeling align with the life I want to create? If the answer is no, it's time to let go. Replace those lower vibrations with gratitude, love, and joy, emotions that signal trust in your vision. The act of feeling gratitude before something has manifested is a game changer. It's as if you're telling the universe, "I trust you so deeply that I'm already celebrating." This emotional alignment isn't just positive thinking, it's a powerful signal that draws your desires closer. When your heart and mind work together in harmony, the universe cannot help but respond. One of the hardest parts of trusting the universe is letting go of control. Society teaches you to micromanage every detail of your life, to plan endlessly, and to leave nothing to chance. But the truth is, the more you try to control, the more resistance you create. Control stems from fear, the fear that things won't work out unless you intervene. Letting go doesn't mean abandoning effort. It means releasing the obsessive need to dictate outcomes. Trust requires surrender, not inaction. Imagine holding onto a rope so tightly that your hands bleed. Letting go doesn't weaken you, it frees you. By trusting the process, you allow the universe to work on your behalf, often in ways you couldn't have planned or predicted. Surrender is not passivity, it's the ultimate act of faith. It's a declaration that you believe in something greater than yourself. This act of release doesn't just free you, it creates space for the universe to deliver miracles. When you trust, you align with divine timing, and things begin to unfold effortlessly. As your trust deepens, the universe starts to communicate through signs and synchronicities. These moments aren't random, they're confirmations that you're on the right path. A chance encounter, a sudden insight, or a sequence of events that seem too perfect to be coincidence. These are breadcrumbs left by the universe, guiding you closer to your desires. The beauty of these signs is that they energize you. Each one feels like a small miracle, a reminder that the universe is listening. Instead of dreading your daily practices, you begin to look forward to them. Trust becomes not just a necessity, but a source of joy. With every synchronicity, your belief strengthens, and the cycle of trust and manifestation accelerates. When you start noticing these signs, don't dismiss them. Acknowledge them as evidence of your alignment. Let them fuel your enthusiasm and deepen your commitment to trusting the process. The universe speaks in whispers, and the more you pay attention, the louder those whispers become. True trust isn't something you do, it's something you become. When you trust deeply, it transforms your identity. You no longer have to remind yourself to believe, you simply embody it. This shift is profound because it changes every aspect of your life. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions align effortlessly with your vision. Living as someone who trusts means you stop chasing. Instead, you attract. You no longer rely on external circumstances to validate your faith. Instead, your inner state becomes the foundation for everything you experience. This is where true freedom lies, not in controlling outcomes, but in knowing that you're always supported. When trust becomes second nature, the universe reveals its magic in ways you could never have imagined. It's not just about manifesting your desires, it's about becoming the person capable of receiving them. The universe doesn't give you what you want, it gives you who you are. Trust is the bridge between where you are now and the life you've always dreamed of. Every day you face a choice, to trust or to resist. The universe doesn't demand perfection, endless effort, or blind optimism. It simply asks for your trust. That trust unlocks the door to everything you desire. The question is, are you ready to give it? The moment you do, you'll realize that life isn't something you fight against. It's something you create with every thought, feeling, and choice. Trust and watch as the universe works miracles on your behalf.